Coach, we're just about to get started on another year of Whitworth softball. Talk about the practice that you've had so far in January. It's always a challenge to get as much in as you can inside.
Yeah.
But tell us what's gone well so far.
Okay. Yeah, the team's actually pretty used to. We have a team made up mostly of Northwest players, a couple that are down from Reno and Southern California, but even those girls now are familiar with practicing indoors, and so they've had a good 3 weeks of full practice. I mean, hard pitching workouts, building endurance, getting them ready for multiple games in a row. We set up full infield and even outfield. Can't do real high fly balls, but we do everything but that. So we've been trying to make it as game-like as we could, and they look really good. They seem healthy, and so they're excited.
Anything in particular ahead of anything, hitting ahead of pitching or defense ahead? What can you tell so far?
You know, we're really happy all the way around. I think that we feel like each one of those areas is better off this year than where we were this time last year, and we were successful this time last year. And so that's just super exciting for us. Our pitchers are a year older. Megan Fisher is back and healthy and looking really, really good right now. And so that just adds some depth there. Defense, we, in a lot of games last year, had a super young defense out there. Those are all a year older, so they look better. So really all three areas, defense, offense, pitching, all look really strong.
This might be our most athletic team that we've had in a while. Talk about what that will add to the team this year.
Yeah, we have girls that growing up played multiple sports, a lot of them, and so that can play multiple positions, a lot of them, and so just that athleticism adds a lot of depth and a lot of being able to mix around defense to create certain batting orders and things like that that'll just make us more successful.
Now we're going to play 10 games in 5 days down in Southern California.
Yeah.
What do we know about those teams down there yet? Probably they haven't played yet either.
No, we'll be really, I think we are almost everyone's first games that whole time we're down there. 3 out of the 5 we played last year, and so we actually have our scouting reports from those, and they'll have our scouting reports, and so we'll kind of know what to expect from them a little bit. The other 2, Whittier and Pomona, we've not played since we have been here at Whitworth, the coaching staff, and so that's a little bit of an unknown. We know who they're returning, some of them, and so that helps, but you also don't know who the freshmen are coming in, and so you just kind of got to go with it and know, control what you can control, which is your team.
Last year, finished 7-3 on this trip. Felt positive about it, but maybe looking back after thought we got a little tired on that last day. Are we doing anything different this year to kind of help us keep pace all the way through?
I think we're in better shape overall as a team. We revamped strength and conditioning a little bit at the end of first semester, and we've carried that through to the beginning of the season in these last 3 weeks of practice. So I think we're in better shape that way. We've really been hitting that hard just as far as endurance is concerned. Yeah, I mean, I think that last day in California last year, we probably should have come out on top of at least one of those games and didn't. It's the same kind of a scenario the Seahawks play that day. I'm not going to say that was on anyone's mind, but we have talked about it. It's the same exact scenario this year. We'll all be looking forward to watching the Hawks, but we're going to do our best to get a little redemption because we're playing Cal-U, so it's the exact same scenario. So hopefully we have a little bit more endurance. We can focus a little bit more because we want that redemption from last year.